Besides Mumphrey, another suspect in the New Orleans axe slayings is a serial killer who was never caught, called the Southern Pacific Axeman. The Southern Pacific Axeman is suspected of killing around 52 people in Louisiana, Texas, and Mississippi between November 1909 and November 1912. Just like the Axeman of New Orleans, the Southern Pacific Axeman attacked people in the middle of the night while they were sleeping in bed. Nearly all the murders happened along the Southern Pacific Railway. New Orleans is also a stop on the railway. Also, the timelines don't conflict with each other. The first Southern Pacific Axeman murder happened in November 1909 in Rayne, Louisiana. 10 months later, in August 1910, the first suspected New Orleans Axeman attack happened. A month later, there was another attack in New Orleans. About 4 months after that, in January 1911, an attack associated with the Southern Pacific Axeman happened in Crowley, Louisiana. This was followed by another Southern Pacific Axeman attack in February 1911 in Lafayette, Louisiana. A month after that, the Southern Pacific Axeman struck again. This attack happened in San Antonio, Texas, which is also on the Southern Pacific Railway. 5 months later, Joe Davey was killed in his bed in New Orleans. In November 1911, another family in Lafayette was attacked with an axe. On the night of January 19, 1912, a family in Crowley, Louisiana was attacked, and then 2 days later, there was another attack over 50 miles away in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Both massacres are attributed to the Southern Pacific Axeman. A month later, there was an attack in Beaumont, Texas. This was followed by an axe attack in Gildan, Texas on March 27, 1912. Just a few weeks later, on April 9th, a family in San Antonio was killed with an axe. A month after that, Tony Seinbrough was shot to death in his bed in New Orleans. Tony was the only victim to be shot. His murder is considered linked to the New Orleans Axeman murders because he was an Italian grocer and because of the message that was written on the sidewalk near the Maggio's crime scene that seemingly referenced his wife. After Seinbrough's murder, the killings in New Orleans came to a stop, but the attacks on families who lived near the Southern Pacific Railway continued. On August 16, 1912, there was an attack on a family in San Antonio. Finally, there was a family killed with an axe in Philadelphia, Mississippi on November 12, 1912. Then the Southern Pacific Axeman went quiet. 5.5 years later, the Axeman of New Orleans murders began with the axe slayings of Joseph and Catherine Maggio.